Good morning, all of you. This is Shaida Khan here from Department of Information Technology, Acropolis Institute of Technology and Research. I am here to discuss the topic of data structure, that is linked list. So, what is the linked list? Suppose if we use a data structure that allocates the memory space statically, that is before the execution of program. So in this type of data structure, if we need to change the memory, we can't able we not be able to change this type of memory allocation as in case of array data structure. In this, once we allocate the memory, we can't change it at the time of execution. If large amount of memory is allocated before the execution, but if only less memory is used, then lots of memory space are wasted. So there is a need of data structure which we can change during the execution of the program. So this special type of data structure is called linked list, which provide more flexibility in the storage system. It means that we can change the memory allocated dynamically. If we need only less amount of memory, then we can change it during the execution of the program. If we need large amount of memory, we can change during the execution of the program in case of linked list. But we can't do this type of thing in case of static data structure, that is called array. So linked lists are basically a spatial list of some data element which is linked to one another. As the name indicates, is linked list. It means it linked to one another. A linked list is an ordered collection of finite homogeneous data elements which is called node, and in which linear order is maintained by means of link or the pointer field of the node. So this is the basic structure of the linked list. We create the node with the help of this few line of codes. Like we have to create the structure using the keyword struct node, in which two fields are there. First is info field and the next one is pointer field. Info field is of type int in this case, and list is of type structure, because it is the pointer field which hold the address of the whole node, which is in which is consisting by combination of data as well as the link field. Now, in this example, we can say there's the first node is the start, which contain the address of the first node. Uh, and then the link field of this first node contain the address of the next field, and so on up to we reach the last element. And the last node contain the null field, which means that there is no node after that particular null. Now this is the basic linked list representation, in which we have created the struct node, in which two fields are there, info and the list field. List is the pointer variable, and we have created the dynamically memory allocation here with the help of the keyword malloc, which allocate the memory dynamically and return the address of that particular memory and store it in the start variable. Now, there are various operations which we can perform in the linked list. These are creation of the linked list, in which we create the linked list, and in insertion, we have to insert the new node in the linked list. And there are basically three cases in the insertion, in which we want to insert the node at the beginning of the linked list, at the end of the linked list, or at some specific position of the linked list. Same as the case in we discuss in the insertion, same case hold in deletion also. Deletion means to delete a particular node from the linked list. Now traversing means to access all the node of the linked list at least once. And next operation is searching. Searching means to search a particular element in the linked list. Next one is concatenation. Concatenation means to join two or more linked list in one linked list. And display means to print each and every node's information from the linked list. Now there are various advantages of linked list. These are, linked lists are dynamic data structure in which we can change the memory at the runtime. So if we can change the memory at the runtime, so the efficient memory utilization are there, and insertion and deletion are easier and efficient as compared to the array data structure, in which we, if we want to insert some element in the array at the some specific position, we have to shift all the element of that particular from that particular position. So these in this linked list, insertion and deletion are easier and efficient, and many complex application can be easily carried out with the help of linked list. Now there are some disadvantage also. It require more memory as compared to array, because it hold the space for the pointer variable also, and accessing of any random data element is not possible in case of linked list. We have to traverse from the starting till that particular node if we want to search that some node in the linked list. So we can't access any node in the linked list directly. Now there are various types of linked list, and these are singly linked list, doubly linked list, circular linked list, and circular doubly linked list. Now we will discuss firstly the singly linked list. As the name indicate, it is a singly linked list. It means that only single link are there. Single link means only one field of link are there is there, which hold the address of the next node. As you can see in this example, the start contain the node address of the first node, which is 1010. Start hold 1010, which is the address of the first node, and the first node contain two field, data field and the link field. Link field again contain the address of the next node, and which is 1200 in this case, and so on until we reach the last node. And the last node which is on address at 1000 hold null value in the link field. It means there is no node after that particular node. This is the last node. And the singly linked list means only we can traverse in single direction. Only single direction we can traverse in this particular list. Now next one is circular linked list. As the name indicate, it is circular. It means there is a circle at the from the last node till the first node. As you can see that in the singly linked list, there are in last node there are null value in the link field, which means there are no node after that. But in this, after the end of the particular, after the last node, it will again start from the first node. It means that in the last node, link field contain the address of the first node, which is same as the address holding the start. So you can see in this example, the last node which contain the data field value is 40, and the link field value is 1010 rather than null, as in singly linked list. 1010 is the address of the first node, which is also stored in the start variable. As you can see in this example, start variable contain 1010, and the last variable also contain 1010, which is the address of the first node. Now this is the circular linked list. Next one is doubly linked list. Doubly linked list, as the name indicates, doubly, it means there are two pointer variables, left pointer and right pointer, which contain the left pointer contain the address of the left node, and the right pointer contain the address of the successor node or the next node. As you can see in this example, start variable contain 1010, which is the address of the first node, and the first node, in the first node, left pointer contain null. It means there are no previous node available in this particular list. This is the first node, and the right pointer contain the address of the next node, which is 1200 in this case, and so on until we reach the last node. And in the last node, previous left pointer contain the address of the previous node, that is 1200 in this case, and the last right pointer contain the address null, which indicates that there are no node after that particular node. This is the last node. So this is the doubly linked list. Now the next is circular doubly linked list. It is the combination of doubly linked list as well as circular linked list. In the doubly linked list, we have seen that there are two pointer variable, left pointer and the right pointer, which hold the address of the left node and the right node. But in case of doubly linked list, in the last node of the doubly linked list there is null value in the right pointer, which indicates that there is a end of the linked list. But in case of circular doubly linked list, uh, null field is replaced by the address of the first node, which means that it create also a circle. There is no end in the circular doubly linked list, and at the last node, after the last node, you will reach on the first node of the linked list. So this is the circular doubly linked list. In this, both the successor pointer and the predecessor pointer has performed the operation in the circular manner. Thank you very much.